Selena decided that today, it's the day before tomorrow morning, she goes back to school. Midterm break is finished. And thankfully today she decided, we should stay home. And it is always glorious to stay home on these gloriously wet, rainy days. But I'm very excited because it's watering our orange trees and the other trees too. But I hear that if you keep them watered very well, that they produce all year round. So, yay! On rainy days like this, I'm gonna try making some fried rice. Get some garlic and onion in there. Mama Selena for African Daisy, and I hope that you're having a great week. I am just so thrilled. Miss Chumi Choos, this was her first day back to school since midterm break, and it went well. Hallelujah! It went well. I think she was actually excited to go back, so that was thrilling and chilling. Then I went on the hunt for a bottle opener, like a soda bottle opener, because here we get our soda in bottles, glass bottles. Anyway, the grocery store sells them at $900, which is almost, it's like $10, almost $10. Ridiculous. So that was not gonna happen, because I certainly did not need a bottle opener. They're like worth 25 shillings, maybe. It's like 25 cents, you know? It's like that price, not more, not less. So anyway, I found, it took me a minute. I went to 2 grocery stores, but I did find one for 25 shillings. So yay, I was successful in that. So that was thrilling and chilling. Her book covers for her school books, they have this thing that you have to cover your books. Well, we were successful in we bought, like, I bought the book covers and I didn't know how many I would need, and we covered a good portion of her books, but there are more books to cover, and they do not seem to have them anymore. They have the kind that I got, like, it sticks to it, so it won't come off, it won't look awful. It actually, I think it looks nicer than the ones that just slide on, because those, I feel like they just also slide off very easily. So anyway, I was not successful in finding those. What else? So it's a little bit, yeah, there are some things like that where I feel like the convenient, it's not very convenient, because you might find it one day and the next day you won't find it. So anyway, so yeah, and there's not like 12 options. So and we are in Eldred. Like, if we would go to a different city, or a different town, we might find it. But anyway, life goes on. So I'm grateful I did get what I did get. I was able to get what I did get. The other thing here is butter. Like, just butter is $9 for a pound of butter. $9. It's more expensive here than in the States. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, butter's not a very common thing over here. They use this thing called Blue Band, which is a little bit more like margarine. So yeah, that's a little more like, depends on the size of the container. Oh, are you letting me go? Thank you. That guy's letting me go, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, so it depends on the size of the container. It's anywhere from $2 to $5, so that's a lot better, and it's a big amount. But it's Blue Band. It's not butter. So I like Blue Band, but I also like butter. So today I got some butter. Yeah. We treat it like gold. And then, we used to have a cow. Yes. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, we do not have that cow right now. So we have to, otherwise I'd have been making my own butter. But I will do that at some point here. So just heading home and do a few things at home before picking Miss Chumi Choos up from school. Hey, Mama Selena for African Daisy, and it's Wednesday in the Word. And I wanted to share with you Philippians. And in Philippians 4:9, it says that the things that you've seen me do, that you've heard from me, seen me do, I've told you, do these things, practice them in daily life. And then the God of peace will be with you. And one of the things that I was thinking about that verse, that verse actually came up as the verse of the day on the Bible app. And the thing that I've discovered, or that I'm discovering in that, is that regardless of what's going on around me, that the God of peace, right? That God brings peace to all the situations, whether they seem crazy or not. And the interesting thing about it, right this very second, it is raining outside. It is storming. There's thunder and it is raining. Anyway, but I just wanted us to consider that God desires for us to put it into practice, what he's told us, what we've read in his word, what he has spoken to us, what we know is true. And we practice it in daily life, right? And one of the things that I know for sure is that I can be the queen of overcomplicating things, especially spiritual things, when it's not that complicated. It is just a matter of, Jesus went about and healed the sick and loved people. He just went about just as he was doing his things. And so that is our challenge as we go about. That's our thing. What are we doing as we go about? Are we sharing the love of Jesus in every situation? And so I just want to, despite the storms that are going on physically in your life or spiritually in your life, let's look to the Father, but let's not just look to him and know that he's our peace, but let's also do what he said, put into practice what God has told us to do, to do it. Sometimes we're asking God for things and he's saying, he gives us an answer. He tells us, yeah, I want you to do this and this. And then we don't do that thing. And then we keep asking. And he's like, I've already told you what to do. And so anyway, let's do what it is that God has called us to. And as we go about our day, so that the peace of God will rule and reign within us. So anyway, I hope that you're having a great day. I am going to pick up my dear daughter from school and maneuver the mud. With the rain coming down, it should be exciting. So I'll take you along. The rain has calmed down a little bit. Hallelujah. See the color of the road here. It's gotten wet, so I'm not gonna show you a whole lot just because I gotta maneuver this if it's slippery. Here we go. I can hear it on my tires. picked up pace. My windshield wipers can't quite keep up. It's really raining out there. Hey, it is raining. Cats and dogs and chickens and zebras and lions, and it is really raining, folks. I am really glad I came early. So I'm hoping that the rain will choose to subside. But anyway, it comes down quite intensely here. So you can see the road is becoming so exciting to drive on. Oh my word! But it's gonna be all right. Now we wait.